Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Breaking news. Emir of Kano and Alake of Igbaland pay courtesy visit to former President Olusegun Obasanjo amidst all that is going on. We need to discuss and know the way forward. My people, very one big thank you to every one of you out there. Big shout out. The Emir of Kano, the north is bleeding. No, they should just know that there's no, what we are talking about. What are they discussing? There's nothing going on. It's fake news. No, Nigeria is peaceful. The north is the most peaceful place to live. There is no cause for alarm. Everything is going on fine. I don't know why they are coming to see Olusegun Obasanjo. I don't understand it. I don't understand why he left all the north, came to look for solace in the south. See, the north, I tell you sincerely, are deceiving themselves. They continue to deceive themselves needlessly, telling themselves that it's from the north, it's from my religion, it's from my ethnicity, it's this, it's that. That is what has killed Nigeria up until today. Anyway, the Emir of Kano has to rise up and say what is going on. You know, there's a song when I was growing up, I used to hear one song say, what goes around, come around. What goes around, come around. Do you know that this insecurity that is presently ravaging the north started from some northern governors? 1999, when Olusegun Obasanjo took over, they came and they said, well, let us make this governance difficult for him. So what did they do? They went ahead and they, picked this, because of illiteracy, no education, joblessness. They picked some people, gave them ammunitions, and tell them to continue to cause evil in the environment. So as people began to hear it, as they began to travel, they felt that Olusegun Obasanjo did not have a grip in government, and that began to stem and continue up until what it is today, and has become a full-blown case. They are coming to see Olusegun Obasanjo to discuss, especially what happened at Borno State. Today is this one, or tomorrow is another one. Let's continue. The Emir of Kano, Aminu Ado Bayero, and the Elake of Alagba Oba 3, Tuesday paid a courtesy visit to former President Olusegun Obasanjo in Abeokuta residence. The 15th Emir of the northern state of Kano and the paramount ruler of the Igba land took a tour of Olusegun Obasanjo and had private discussion with regards to insecurity going on in the north. They said the north has to be secured. How can we go about it? After the meeting, our newsmen tried to get correspondent from them, but they refused to disclose, and as none of them gave very vital information. We only heard from an aide of Olusegun Obasanjo who said insecurity and what happened in Borno State is largely part of what the Emir of Kano has come to discuss on the way forward to secure the north, as the north is currently bleeding. So my people, he has come to discuss what is happening in the north. Emir of Kano, you are coming, Abi. Keep coming. A young man took to his Twitter and said, you know what, if we say we should protest insecurity now, I can tell you, he said, I can bet it on my honor, that the northern youth will tell you, they will tell you to your face that you have no rights. They will even call off your bluff. They will tell you to your face you have no right whatsoever to protest, that Buhari is doing well. Do you know what happened yesterday in Abuja? Some staged protesters carried banners and placards around Abuja town saying, they said no more protests in Nigeria, saying, well, the people should not distort democracy that has come to stay. President Buhari is doing very well. And as such, nobody should destabilize the democracy we are enjoying. You can see that it was staged. Guess what? It was one Alima that was the head. Of course, they've given them a few millions to share within themselves. And you know Nigerians, you know the way things are. So people are desperate. You could see the desperation in the air. They all came together and they were all shouting all around that people should not destabilize the peace of Nigeria. There is peace going on. And guess what? These people that are staging this planned protest, they are from the north. So I don't get it. I'm really trying to understand it too. Why do you guys fool yourself? The people that lost their life, they will tell you it's the will of God. It's not the will of God. It's not the will of God that you should die when you're not supposed to die. It's not. It's not. The Emir of Kano was there with Olusegun Obasanjo to discuss on how they can secure the north. Olusegun Obasanjo was president of the country when three northern governors came together, teamed up, and gave 100 million each to make sure that they destabilize the democracy. That Olusegun Obasanjo has appointed people that were not, in line with their religion and all that, and such. He was sidelining them, so let them make it ungovernable for him. And guess what? According to all we heard, they continued and they made it like that. Then we started hearing then, 1999, 2000, 2001, it was growing. You don't know that you don't take a snake for a pet. Gradually, it will stop eating. One day, it will swallow you up. Gradually, it will stop eating. To refuse to eat, be measuring himself with you. Gradually, a day will come. As soon as the length, his length and your length are the same. You know that thing called a snake. The mouth can be as wide as anything. He will take you, first of all, he will suffocate and strangle the life out of you. The more you protest, the more you try to shake, the more he tightens. Squeeze out every single air. Then takes his time. You know the snake does not rush. It's not rushing anywhere. No rush. It takes his time and begin to swallow gradually. It may take him 3 to 4 days, a week. And guess what? After that, he will relax and you will decay inside. That's what is happening with the North. Typical example of what is happening in the North. Why the South was protesting against police brutality. The North said, what are you talking about? Youth even carried banners and whatever and saying, we support SARS. It has not dealt with them. It has not. They gathered together. They had opportunity with them and the federal government to discuss. Guess what they were discussing? How to implement social media. How to make sure that they prevent social media in Nigeria. In 21st century, only in Nigeria those things happen. Only in Nigeria. That was all that they were planning and strategizing together. How to make the country, take the country back to 1432. That was all they were planning. None of them opened their mouths to say, no, excuse me, forget about the South. If they want to, whatever they want to do is their business. What we should be talking about now, insecurity. That very day they had that together, that very day they stood together and they had that very meeting. Guess what? The North was still plundered and yet nobody is speaking. Leave us a comment. God bless you. Bye for now.